Hi guys, today we're in the greenhouse and we're going to be doing some Solidago Wichita Mountains, which is goldenrod Wichita Mountains. And as you can see here, I'll get some for you. You can see these are very tiny little seeds. And they all have these little kind of parachutes on the back. And so what those parachutes are used for is seed dispersal.
Yeah, those are tiny.
Look at how little the seed is without the parachutes on.
Parachute.
So if you order seed, it often comes in like this. Well, we don't bother to remove the little parachutes because it'd take too long.
Yeah.
Plus, when he's sowing the seed, you can actually see it. And where,
so you can put it in the soil with the little parachute on.
Yeah, exactly. We don't bother to take it off. And we found it really doesn't affect.
And that's what it'd be like in nature.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a little parachute on in nature.
That's
Nature's
true.
not taking them off.
Yeah,
That nature, the parachute helps it fly to its planting destination.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, I'll go ahead and I'll start laying them in there. And as you can see, it's really nice because you can actually see where you're laying your seed.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, you're just sprinkling it on there.
Yep.
It's kind of like adding chocolate chips to a top of a pan of brownies. I was thinking in terms of food.
And I don't want to go too thick. I mean, it might be a little thick in some spots.
It always
This is
gets thick
definitely-
when they're filming.
I'm gonna say this is definitely not like the technique I would usually use. I'm trying to go a little quick.
It's okay. It looks good.
But just know that if you get a clump like that you're not happy with, right? You can always just kind of tweak it a little bit.
Yeah.
Move them around.
Yeah.
Yeah, move them around a little bit. But again, just like this tree seedlings, these guys can grow right next to each other.
Sure.
And if you're separating them out, they separate really easy.
They're pretty resilient. They're going to try to get themselves planted.
All right. Also, it's definitely thick
Yeah.
enough.
All right.
A lot of dispersal in there.
And then what are you going to put on
now
top?
I'm grabbing some vermiculite, and this is just to do like a light cover over them. So with some things we'd use soil, but for this particular, like all the perennials, we're doing vermiculite this year.
How come so when do you know to use vermiculite and when do you know to use soil?
The good thing about vermiculite, one is it's very porous, so it allows light through. So if you have very small seeds, they're able to get that. If they need light to germinate, some seeds do. Two is it holds the moisture longer than just the soil mix does.
Yeah.
So you won't have to water as often between waterings. Because what you really want with seedlings, even in that stratification, is that seed to remain moist the whole time. They call it cold, moist stratification for a reason. If that flat dries out, it's not getting the moist stratification, right?
Yeah.
Not all is lost if it does dry out, but we found with this vermiculite, it keeps that surface moisture longer
Got
than
it.
if you didn't use it.
Cool.